Hi everyone, welcome back to Goldfries. This is the Aopen 43XV1C. It is an ultra-wide monitor that retails at Rm2,999. Being an ultra-wide monitor, the aspect ratio is 32:9. That's basically like having two 16:9 ratio screens side by side. The flat panel is huge and it fills a standard table from corner to corner with a diagonal measurement of almost 44 inches. The Aopen 43XV1C has an IPS panel with 93% DCI-P3 color coverage. It supports AMD Freesync technology and it has 120Hz refresh rate. It has 3 input ports, 2 HDMI and 1 DisplayPort 1.2. The power and control buttons are placed at the bottom of the panel. At the rear of the panel are RGB LEDs for you to set to your liking. There are 7 colors for you to choose from, however the RGB LED behavior is very limited. The monitor has a large base that supports the heavy panel, while the neck allows elevation, tilt, and swing adjustments. Now let's talk about user experience and whether or not this monitor suits you. Unlike many ultrawide monitors in the market, the Aopen 43XV1C is a flat type. It's less immersive for gaming purpose, however being an IPS panel, I don't see color shift at the edges, so it's actually great for doing work as you do not have to deal with the distortion that comes with curved panels. With 120Hz refresh rate and 1 millisecond response time, the Aopen 43XV1C is great for gaming. To make use of the 120Hz refresh rate, you have to use either the DisplayPort or HDMI 2.0. HDMI 1.4 connection will limit it to 60Hz refresh rate. Games like Genshin Impact works perfectly with the screen resolution, however do know that Genshin Impact is currently limited to 60 frames per second, so it's no big deal, most graphics cards will run it smoothly anyway. Games like Apex Legends here work fine with a very wide aspect ratio. Even the AMD Radeon RX 6600 XT is able to run very close to 120 frames per second with graphics detail towards the high side, so tuning down the graphics settings will get you to 120 frames per second easily. It took me a while to get used to the ultra-wide screen, but I got used to it eventually and I had really great moments with this monitor. The thing to note is that while Apex Legends runs at 32:9, the actual screen on display is 31:9 aspect ratio, stretched very wide to fit the 32:9. So the dimensions of what you see on screen may go off from your usual, which explains why it took me a while to get adjusted. When it comes to games like Horizon Zero Dawn, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and most AAA titles, they will support the ultra-wide resolution. However, being graphically demanding games, you should get something like the Radeon RX 6800 and up if you want to hit frame rates to match the refresh rate, and also to utilize the AMD Freesync technology. Now back to work-related matters, I'm impressed by the IPS panel provided. With 93% DCI-P3 wide color gamut, you have a good range of color coverage and you can tune it for professional or entertainment purpose. While none of the profiles got me the color I wanted, the options in the menu are good that you can tune the hue and saturation to your liking. The controls at the bottom might be a pain to navigate as the buttons are uncomfortable to press and they are tough. Fortunately, the unit comes with a remote control unit that uses 2 AAA batteries, and all these things come as part of the bundle. The monitor supports picture by picture, however the function is disabled when you enable FreeSync technology. So at Rm2,999, it's like paying for 2 Full HD screens with IPS panel with 120Hz refresh rate, with AMD FreeSync support and the other bells and whistles with remote control and all that. So whether it suits you really depends on whether you want one huge screen or you prefer 2 separate screens, and whether or not a screen being flat and wide fits your usage. And do consider the table real estate. That's all from me for this one. Thank you for watching. I hope you found the video useful and informative. If you like more of this kind of content, do check out the videos at the side and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.